It's the battle of two of the best sides so far this season to start us off today. Second place Tottenham Hotspur versus third place Hull City. Whoever wins goes top. If we draw, then Spurs go top and we'll stay in third place, but just 2 points behind them. So you can see City currently sit in first place, but they've played a game more than us. Not only is it a battle between two of the best clubs, but it's a battle between two of the best goal scorers this season. Charlie Barnett leads the way with 6 in 7, and Harry Kane has 6 in 6, and Harry Kane has 5 in 6 so far this season. Here we go into match day number 7. We'll play Tottenham, we'll play Burnley, we'll sim the 2 home games of Villa and Sunderland, and play Southampton away from home today, and hope to at least keep ourselves in the top 4. If not, then maybe make a move towards going top and or staying top if we can. You can see Tottenham's starting lineup on the right hand side there. Strakosha in goal, Reguilon, Pau Torres, Tapsoba and Diogo Dalot, Sigankov, Tonali, Højbjerg and Bergwijn, with Mason Mount and Harry Kane. Tonali they paid £160 million for from Borussia Dortmund in the summer transfer window, so keen to see how good he is by this point in a save, but competition record is 32. We'll see. Well, actually, if you count the Everton series, then the record has been broken thanks to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but it didn't even register that when I made it. Regardless, let's head into this one. The record in this save is still 32 goals, but is Charlie Barnett on the way to perhaps beating that this season? And if he does, will he fire us to Premier League title glory? We shall have to wait and see. Sigankov's getting away from me here. Stayu's caught him up, but Sigankov with the turn. Should the keeper have done better? I'm not sure. Sigankov has worked that well. Slightly annoyed at myself there for not getting able to... just couldn't slow down in time. I'm not sure about that attempted save. It's like he's almost as if his feet... maybe his feet got caught underneath him. He's gone to dive, but he's not actually moved to the right. His feet have kind of gone from under him, and he stayed where he was. It's not a dive, that. It's more of just a fall over. 1-0 Tottenham. Victor Sigankov gives them a 1-0 lead at the KCOM, and we've been here before. Here's Reguilon pushing forward from left back, trying to deal with him with Steyu. Tavares trying to get to Højbjerg. It's kind of all been Spurs since we had that block shot from Keane Lewis Potter. They've gotten 1 goal, and they look dangerous for a second too. Kane trying not to draw too many defenders out of the way. Kane does get his shot off, but it's scuffed wide, thankfully. We're under pressure here, and if I don't concentrate properly, we could find the game get out of reach before we have the chance to even get level. And it was trying to get to that fast, but Tapsoba is fast. Jesus. That was a hell of a foot race, and I didn't expect Tapsoba to be that competitive in it either. I don't know where... Where's he going? Where's Diogo Dalot going? He just ran away. It was about 15 yards offside. Total lack of offensive positioning awareness there from their right back, but they are going to end the half leading by a goal to 0, frustratingly. Sigankov's in behind here. Time added on. Past time added on. They score now. I will be pissed at the referee. Very pissed at the referee. Ref, you added 1. You've played 5. I'd like to put in a complaint to the FA, please. That is entirely unacceptable. Cannot play 5 minutes extra time when you've added 1. Especially when the ball was dead in the middle of the field as we headed into the second. That's absolutely unacceptable from the referee, and he may well have just cost us this game. Trying to put them under pressure at the back here, see if they'll crack. Strakosha and Tapsoba very composed at the back. That has been a theme of the play against Tottenham over the past season and a bit. Every time we play against them, they don't panic at the back, which means it's very difficult to fluster them and make them make a mistake. And they're so effective up top as well. Sigankov out to Diogo Dalot. Still pissed about their second goal, but at the minute we don't look like scoring 1, so if it ends as it is, the referee hasn't cost us anything because we wouldn't have gotten anything anyway. But if I pull one back, which we may well do now, and we end up losing by 2-1, I will be very annoyed. But Keane Lewis Potter's pulled one back for us, and the game is on again. Lovely assist by Malik Wilks. Exactly what he had to do there. Early shot by the winger, and we are back in the game at 2-1. Got a free kick just inside their half here, not long after we've scored to pull one back. Pinto has support here from Lewis Potter. Across is Charlie Barnett. Around there is Sangare. He doesn't score many, but he's pulled us back level here. That might even be his first goal for me, Sangare. I don't recall him scoring last season. Certainly his first goal of this year. His first goal for the club, potentially, as far as memory serves, is a very important one. He just waited out wide there. Nice turn. Not the best of turns, because he's got quite heavy feet, but see how far it knocked it away from his feet. But actually, that opened up the opportunity to then just strike it with the next touch. A similar finish to Lewis Potter across the keeper. His first goal of the season, I believe his first goal for the club as well. And we are level at the KCOM. The referee might even have cost us victory, let alone just a point. But with the way that we've been playing so far in this second half, we're in the ascendancy. The momentum is with us. Can we go on and win this tie? Gallagher. Into Malik Wilks. Charlie Barnett's there. Look at Pinto on the move. We'll look for him. And in behind he is. Leonardo Pinto. I'll drill it into the middle. Wilks is there. Is that going to go across the line? Oh! So easily could have been 3-2 by Wilks, by the rebound off the post bouncing off a defender, or even from a header from the resulting corner that's gone well over the bar. 27 minutes to go. Nope, rephrase. 17 minutes to go. Gallagher laid forward into Sangare. Gallagher's gone again. That's who that ball was intended for. Wilks will have to cross this, but I've got plenty in the middle to aim for, and I can only pick out Dallo. Win that, please, Callum. Well up, mate. Sangare. Gallagher. Lewis Potter, out your feet. Bend it. Oh, it's a stunning third. What a second half turnaround this is. Keane Lewis Potter has another. We have 3. We might be going top of the Premier League. That's a gorgeous goal. A wonderful finish. Fitting to win any tie. Had to get it away out of his feet quickly because Dallo was there. We've seen shots blocked a lot recently, but that has rifled into the top corner. Perfect angle for it too. Not too much whip on it actually. Just a little bit. Hit it back towards the keeper, but there was no chance Strakosha was getting anywhere near that. You're damn right, Keane Lewis Potter. His 4th goal of the season, our 3rd of the afternoon. Not only might we avoid losing by 2-0 to Tottenham for the 3rd or 4th time in this save, we might well be beating them in this one too. 3-2 up, 10 minutes to go. A cracker of a tie here at the KCOM. To Kane, Mount again. Wary of where Harry Kane's going and what he can do with it. Lo Celso out wide to Bergveen. Back to Lo Celso. Giovanni's in the box. Keep him off that left foot. He scored against us before in this save. And no! Oh, the cross deflected. Falls to Sigankov and he can only get it into the keeper's arms. Just trying to waste as much time as possible and then pump that as far down the field as possible to waste even more time. I'd very much appreciate it, ref, if you could blow your whistle as we hit the 3-minute mark, please. Look, the ball is dead in the middle of the field. Blow your whistle. Blow your whistle. Thank you. Who's this referee? Darren England. I don't like you. If I see Darren England is refereeing any of our future games, I'm going to be very wary of that. Very wary of that. But that is quite possibly the most satisfying victory we've had in this save so far. Outside of any victory that guaranteed us promotion to the Premier League, a 2-0, 3-2 turnaround against Tottenham Hotspur is absolutely fantastic, especially given the controversy around their second goal. We top the table. Bring on Burnley. The 11 here at Turf Moor. Bustos, Mavropanos, Tanganga and Maxwell Cornet. Callum Clark, Timi Bakayoko, Veerman and Dwight McNeil with Luis Javier Suarez and Carlos Fernandez up top. It was Mantle in goal. Carlos Fernandez has 5 goals so far this season, so he's one of the league's top goal scorers as well. With Kane scoring against us and Barnett not scoring against Tottenham, they are both now locked at the top of the goal scoring charts with 6 apiece in 7 games, and Carlos Fernandez has 5 in 7. So if it was the battle of top goal scorers in one game, it's the battle of top goal scorers in another as well. I've nailed him there. That's certainly going to be a yellow card, I imagine. Dwight McNeil forcing himself wide. Stands up the cross, though, and well, it's not Carlos Fernandez. It's Luis Javier Suarez that's given Burnley the 1-0 lead inside a matter of moments. Barely any time gone in the game. I expected McNeil to drive inside here, and he didn't. He went down the line, stood up a great cross, and Callum Elder just can't get there. Simple nod in at the back post. His first goal of the season, and after 4 minutes, Burnley are 1-0 up. That's not gone well, has it? Where are you going? Cornet, back to... I can't cope with this. Burnley are completely outplaying me. Oh, Suarez that got to that ahead of the defender. But this time, Callum Elder does enough to put him off, and he's missed the target. And to be fair, he should have gotten that between the sticks, at least, if not scored. Certainly rose much higher than Callum Elder there, and Burnley will feel perhaps aggrieved that they haven't made it 2. They might be about to. Yes, stir you. Leonidas coming up big with a very important tackle when we needed him. And it Wilkes, Charlie Barnett's there. One more. Pinto again. Can we be better this time with Leonardo? Oh, Mavropanos heads behind. Trying to catch him on a quick counter. Pinto will take the corner. Oh, I was going to say Charlie Barnett's not going to win a header, is he? Win that, please, or at least challenge for it. Well done. Sangare through that gap. Barnett, needed that extra touch to get it away from the defender. Burnley playing better than Tottenham so far. Cornet down the line to Dwight McNeil. He's going to... Oh. Old school 4-4-2 wing play is working wonders for Burnley. Dwight McNeil to Luis Suarez again.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really dangerous ball into the penalty area, and that's a good header. Eye on the ball.
You don't get many crosses from the AI, and I know it's a bugbear with a lot of career mode fans that the gameplay doesn't have too many crosses in it, but Burnley certainly are utilising their wide areas very well indeed. For the second time today, we go 2-0 down in the first half. And no controversy this time, it's just quite simply Burnley being better. Ball out to the right-hand side now as Clark is in. Lovely take. Is he going to cross it? He's going to lay it back to Bustos. Lewis Potter getting involved defensively. Clark's got the space. This is what the AI do, more so than not in the wide areas, rather than cross it. And they just kind of ruin themselves off by turning around and playing the ball sideways and turning around and playing the ball sideways, but they've got the ball in the middle again, and Valla's there to get rid of it. Cornet knocks that down to Dwight McNeil, who has put me to the sword in this one, and Carlos Fernandez could be in for a third for Burnley, and Garcia Valla with a very important interception. That could save our bacon here. We've scored 3 to turn it around against Tottenham. I'll be honest, the way things are going so far in this one, I'll be happy just to take 2 to turn it around and get a point from Turf Moor. 2-0 down at half-time again. Tavares into Gallagher and forward to Pinto. Oh, that would have been beautiful if it had come off. As it happens, I might get countered against Carlos Fernandez. Or to Luis Suarez, who's now on a hat-trick. Dinks that through to Clark, gets it into the middle, and Sturyu has to remarkably twist his body to get rid of that. Come on, Malik, make me run. Oh, he's just backing away from me. That would have been a great counter-attack chance. Still could be. Malik Wilkes, he keeps coming deep. I'm going to have a look at his individual instructions because he is not pushing forward the way that I need him to at times. And a lot of the time, Charlie Barnett is pushed further on, which is fine. But he's just so delayed at the minute. I think you're offside there, Keane. Are you? You are. I'm going to have a look at his instructions. Because, yes, Charlie Barnett is pushing on at times, but then if Charlie Barnett is the man in possession, trying to find Malik Wilkes, then Wilkes is dropping deep, and Barnett isn't getting behind, we'll set him to. And Wilkes is then loitering, and I haven't got anyone further up to look to, especially if I can't get it out wide to Lewis Potter or Pinto. 10 minutes into the second half, we're still floundering here at Turf Moor, and we look like we might end up getting well beaten. Fear man. To Dwight McNeil. Cool. Went for him there, didn't he? Liverpool 3-0 up against Watford now. Tavares, that was not a very well executed challenge. Fearman might well be going for the shot here. And he couldn't have picked out Galacci any better, could he? Basically kicked it straight at him. Lewis Potter into Barnett. Now Malik Wilkes on the get in behind. Sweeps us one back. Go and pick that ball up. Had to rely on the posts to ensure that it ended up in the back of the net. But have we just lit up Mallet Wilks this season? Got the joint golden boot last year without having to have the getting behind command. But his gameplay seems to have changed this year without me really changing much tactically, which is frustrating. But at least other players have been stepping up. And to be fair, we've probably scored more goals so far this year than we did last year. And are certainly in a better league position than we were last year. But I think that's more due to our defensive efforts this season than it is a change to our offensive. Down the line there to Suarez, who's offside, thankfully. 25 minutes to go. Still need one more. Lewis Potter. Wilks is making the run. Certainly noticed the change in his efforts since we made that change. Oh, Callum Elder can... But no! Oh, he's offside. Thankfully. If he was A, onside, and B, 3 inches taller, he'd have tucked that home for a second. Here's Mohamed. Back to Timmy Bakayoko. Out there to Clark. Bustos playing the ball back to him. This is good from Burnley. They're looking to kill it off with a third. Zakanyi over the top. They could kill it off with a third. Clark lays it back. Bustos, well blocked by Elder. Get to that first, please, Keane. Well done. Oh, I'm getting caught on it. I could see that developing. Dwight McNeil, he certainly deserves a goal. He's not going to get one. Pinto, get there first. He hasn't get to that first. He hasn't get to that first. Finally. Oh, for fuck's sake, Cornway, go away. 5 minutes to go. I've made all of my changes now. Dwight McNeil's leaving the field of play. Thank God for that. Bayer in there to Rob Wallace. I've got Ivan Toney on up top now. But he might have set up an equalising goal. Barnett. Yes! We're level again. The turnaround, not as complete as it was against Tottenham, but for the second time in 2 games, we have recovered a 2-0 deficit to at least earn ourselves a point. Ivan Toney off the bench, gets the assist. Still having a part to play in this squad, Ivan Toney. Very pleased with him to be able to do so. Still growing as well, up at 78 rated now. Is he 79? No, he's 78. Bayer, Wallace, and Ivan Toney. And they're flustered now, Burnley. Look, making mistakes straight from kickoff. I mean, it would be a hell of a remarkable turnaround. But can we make it 3-2 again? Yes, with a Cornet own goal! Oh my God! We've done it again! Keane Lewis Potter involved again. My controller's come on disconnected. That's how excited everyone's getting. We can't even get the Xbox to recognise the fact that we're still here. It thinks we just run off in celebration. Let's go! 2-0 down at half-time against Tottenham. 2-0 down at half-time against Burnley. We've turned it around twice. Maxwell Cornet is going to be devastated. A 92nd minute own goal to throw away anything here at Turf Moor. Ref, blow your whistle, please. Come on, mate. Do me a favour. 4 minutes added on, but they're going backwards. Oh, don't. It'd be the most incredible end to the game if they do. They haven't. They won't. We'll take 3 points. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cambridge? Hull 3, Burnley 2. Speaking of Cambridge, I'm glad I reminded myself of that because I've been thinking it throughout the game. I was like, don't forget. You guys asked if Cambridge got promoted via the playoffs last season. I can unfortunately confirm that no, Cambridge continue to be a League 2 side in this save. They have not. Great. So you finish in the playoffs 1 year and you're 22nd the year after. Sort your lives out, United. Also, for those that were asking and continue to ask in Twitch streams, etc. No, there will not be a Cambridge RTG on FIFA 21, but there will be a Cambridge RTG on FIFA 22. We're taking a year off from that save, and we're going to be doing that youth career mode, or youth only career mode, youth academy career mode, regen only career mode, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be doing that style series instead this year as our super long-term RTG. Obviously, this has been, or will be, a fairly long RTG coming up from League One, but with the way that this squad has grown this year, I think actually the last few seasons might be slightly accelerated because of how quickly we've seen the majority of the squad grow. It doesn't necessarily harm us either that you guys have offered me players like Sturyu that have come in and grown exceptionally well in their first season in the game. Steyu was unbelievable last year. The growth that we saw from him was just outrageous. We are on an international break, so rather than you just watch me here training, I will see you in the home game against Aston Villa, which actually we're going to simulate. Here we are then, against Villa. They are currently 15th in the table, so not having the best of years. 2 wins, 2 draws, 4 defeats so far for them, and conceded quite a few at 16. So, on paper, you'd say top of the table. Hull currently still unbeaten, 7 wins from 8. And scoring freely, admittedly, yes, still at the minute, conceding quite freely. Should be a win, and a decent win at that. We'll take the win. 1-0, Sangare getting another. He was the one man that was tied there, and I nearly took him out from the starting lineup because of that lack of stamina. But Diangana wants to play more games. Don't worry, mate, you're still involved in the squad. What was that other? Oh, Sangare's completed his development plan. He's now up to 87. Lovely. Can we continue to train him up a little bit more? No, 80 weeks. Okay, that's as much as we're going to get out of him then for this season. We have seen some growth from young Via as well, though. He's up to 75 now. And we continue our rather remarkable start to the season. Top of the table, 8 wins from 9 with Southampton to play next. Southampton with Nick Pope in goal. Joe Webb, Tomiyasu, Denaya and Thomas O'Connor. Luka Bacchio, Slattery, Zielinski and El Yunusi with Ramos and Dennis up top. They saw how well Burnley did against us with the 4-4-2. They're going to try and replicate that and, presumably, not concede 3 goals in the process. Luka Bacchio to Slattery. Lovely tackle by Sangare. Hurdles the man as well, as if to further rub it in. Never mind. Stunning challenge. I've changed the wrong defender. Drew him out of position. It's going to cost me a goal. I switched to the wrong defender and then ran in a direction that would have taken the defender I thought I was switching to towards the ball. As it happens, I ran away with Steyu instead of towards the ball with Via. Yeah, that's a FIFA mistake for me. And we're 1-0 down early doors again. I've got to stop doing this. Conceding early goals, although that one was not the AI outdoing me. That was more just me flicking my stick the wrong way. Ay. Fuck my life. Well, we go again. We've turned it around from behind by 2-0 twice so far today. Surely a 1-goal turnaround should be water off a duck's back for us. Slattery. Oh, Sangare's stolen it off him. And Southampton are open at the back. Sorry, lads. Sangare's getting another. Oh, I didn't put that much power on it. He nearly put it over the bar. Can you imagine if he'd missed that and just blazed it over the bar from 10 yards with an open goal in front of him? Ibrahim Sangare has found a goal-scoring streak today. Their defence just disappeared. They were all attacking. We won the ball off them and then there was nobody there. Well, 1 defensive mistake apiece and it's a goal apiece too. Over the top. Might switch me to Steyu there when obviously Tavares was going to be the man more likely to get to the ball. Lunge. Lovely challenge. And it's our throw too. Excellent defending. Love a strong, full-blooded, committed challenge. Proper old school English, as if the 4-4-2 wasn't enough. Give me. Yep. We've gone proper old school English, 4-4-2, full-blooded challenges, and a hoof to get rid of it from the back. Have we gone, we've kind of channeled our inner Burnley and Stoke at the same time. Out to El Yunusi. Tavares is trying to catch him up, but El Yunusi is just as fast. Trying to manage with him. Oh, Pinto actually started to move there. He just stood still like a statue. He was like, I don't know what to do. Tavares, yes, good defending. Pinto's there, around the corner. Let's get rid of it. Oh, actually, let's just make sure that we keep the ball, let alone get rid of it down the line. Oh, hello. Hello, Keane Lewis Potter on a counter-attack. Oh, goodbye, defender. Oh, hello, Nick Pope. Son of a bitch. Pinto with the delivery. That'd have been a wonderful goal. Win that header. Oh, he did stir you, and well, but couldn't direct it. Barnett quickly to Wilkes. He's going to go again, Charlie. Lift it. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. Yes, shoot. Yes! In stoppage time at the end of the first half, but within the allotted time. Thank you, Darren England. Southampton 1, Hull City 2. Mass celebrations at the end of the half. Getting bundled on by his teammates. Great ball by Wilkes. And he just had to get there and show the strength, which he doesn't normally do, Barnett. But he's in a great vein of form this season. Might only be, actually, his first goal of the episode. It is. But still, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful season for him so far. Zielinski lofted into Vlahovic. Via just stands there and lets him run into me. Through the gap. Come on, Charlie. Oh, forced him wide with that touch, though. But Lewis Potter's in the middle. And Pinto's arriving. Leonardo. Stop it. Start being better. And the corner nicely to Akiez. Gimme. Oh, this is dangerous, though. Yes, Via. Oh, nicely done. He's been so solid. Very pleased with our Sergio Ramos regen thus far in his Hull City career. He's been fantastic for us. Conor Gallagher yet to score a goal this season, I think. That's ended now as well. It's 3 goals for us again in a played game, but thankfully only the 1 conceded this time. A more convincing victory over Southampton, which we will certainly enjoy and will keep us top of the Premier League table for the considerable future, I hope. We are, without doubt, the best side in the country right now. We're perhaps slightly lucky with the way that we've turned around the games against Burnley and Tottenham. And to some respects, Southampton as well, having gone 1-0 down early doors again. But very, very pleased to be able to be in the position that we are right now. And we should get 3 points. We should get progression in the cup here as well. And we do, convincingly, by 3-0, which is good news. We're on a Carabao Cup run 2. Progress assessment? What's that for? What have I not done? Oh, it's crucial player to the forward or midfield position. Well, if everything goes as we expect it to in January, with interest being shown in Pinto, I imagine we'll be making a sale and signing someone in a crucial forward role. I mean, that league table could look oh so different if we hadn't turned it around against Burnley and Tottenham. We could quite easily be on 22 points, not 28, having not brought either of those games back round, and we sat with 7 wins, 1 draw and 2 defeats. Quite possibly. So it looks like we've had a ridiculous start to the season on paper, whereas on grass it has certainly been a different, more difficult story. But as things stand then, as we head towards the game against Newcastle, we've 4 games in the month of November. And again, we expect a Carabao Cup game to be scheduled in the meantime. But for the rest of today's episode, there's not much more to say other than thank you to everyone that's continually subscribed to the Patreon. Thank you to everyone that's continually subscribed to Twitch. Thank you to everyone that's continually subscribed to YouTube and continuing your support here and on every other platform as well. Thank you very much for your support everywhere in every manner of ways. I completely, wholeheartedly appreciate you, each and every single one of you. You're legends. Thank you, lads. I will see you tomorrow.